Welcome to my channel, and I'm Summary. In this video, we will explain The Angel Next Door Spoils Me Rotten. This tells the story of two different high school students, a class topper and an average schoolboy. They got together by fate, but now what will happen to their relationship? Let's find out in this anime. Angel Next Door. The anime begins with a depressed boy named Fujimiya walking home with an umbrella in his hand. It was raining at the time, and he noticed a girl sitting on a swing. She looked sad, so he went towards her and asked her why she was sitting on the swing during the rain, as she might catch a cold. While saying this, in his mind, he says, it was the first time when he talked to Mihiru Shina. Mihiru Shina is not only the most beautiful girl in their school, but she is also the top of their class. Suddenly, Mihiru Shina says that she wanted to be here in the rain, which is why she is sitting here. Fujimiya doesn't listen to her and went home after giving her his umbrella. The next day in school, he was sitting on his bench and was continuously sneezing. When he saw her again, he saw Mihiru Shina. Students in the class were calling her an angel. He says yes. She was given the nickname Angel because of her cuteness, and everybody in the class had a dream of dating her. But for boys like him, she was completely out of reach. After school, when he was walking home, he again saw Mihiru Shina, who came to give him his umbrella. But after seeing his condition and realizing that he had fallen ill because of her, she decided to help him in his recovery. He refused to take her help, but because his condition was really serious, he accepted it. When Mihiru opened Fujimiya's house door, he saw a lot of garbage in there. It was all because Fujimiya lives alone and is careless. She says she will come back in some time, and until then he should change his clothes. In his mind, Fujimiya says that he can't tell anybody in his school that the angel lives next door to him. After that, Mihiru came to his house and made food for him. While eating, he was thinking something, so she told him that if he was thinking that she would feed him, so she does not provide services like that. He says that he was thinking because he did not expect that she could cook. Mihiru explains that she lives alone in her house, which is why she knows how to cook. He then asks her why she was sitting alone in the rain. She explains that she was just cooling her mind in the rain and says sorry to him as, because of her, he has caught a cold. Fujimiya accepted her apology and told her to go home. Both were strangers the next day at school, and after that at night, Fujimiya was drinking juice on his balcony when Mihiru asked, "Is he going to have that for dinner?" When Fujimiya said yes, Mihiru felt pity for him and gave him some food he had left. Fujimiya felt happy and thanked her. The next day, he went to her house to return her lunch box, and she again gave her food to eat, but when Fujimiya refused, Mihiru persuaded him that she enjoys cooking for others, so he should take it. Fujimiya accepted her word and took lunch from him. From that day, Fujimiya regularly started eating Mihiru's handmade food. Fujimiya's diet has changed, and he is beginning to look healthier. One day, when Mihiru came to take her lunch box from his house, she saw that Fujimiya was trying to clean his room. So she decided to help him, and the two of them cleaned the entire room with the help of each other until the evening. As it was quite late and there was no time to go shopping, Fujimiya ordered a pizza to be delivered to her home. Mihiru seemed surprised after seeing it. As she had never eaten a pizza before, Fujimiya asks her if her parents don't allow her to eat. She says in her home there is a cook who makes everything, so she has not eaten a pizza outside. Fujimiya felt happy while seeing her eat it and says that she prefers this version to the cute version at school. Mihiru blushed after hearing this. After that, Mihiru went home and both went to sleep. The next day, when Fujimiya was coming back from school, he saw Mihiru sitting again in the park. When he went to her to ask why she was sitting there again, she hesitated and explained that she was trying to rescue a cat from the tree but got hurt. He hurried and got first aid for her and bandaged her foot quickly. After that, he gave his jacket to her and told her to cover her face so that no one could see him carrying the angel. After that, Fujimiya took Mihiru to her home, and it seems like Mihiru feels something for Fujimiya. After getting home, Mihiru thanked him. The next day at school, Mihiru smiled after seeing Fujimiya, which enraged the boy standing next to him, who claimed that an angel had smiled for whom. Then, after school, Mihiru came to Fujimiya's house and returned his clothes and food. While taking the food from her, Fujimiya says that students in school were fighting because you smiled at them. She says, "I know I am cute, but people should not just fall for looks." Fujimiya was surprised after hearing it. After that, Fujimiya says that he wanted to eat fresh food, so Mihiru told him that if they would divide their pocket money, she could cook at home. Fujimiya blushed after hearing it and said that she was not scared about her safety, so Mihiru said that if he tried anything on her, she would crush his nuts into pieces. Fujimiya felt scared. After that day, Mahiru and I divided their expenses, and Mahiru started cooking in his house. One day, when Mahiru was cooking, Fujimiya thought that she had gotten a wife for him. The following day at school, they had an exam, and his friend asks him about his test, and he says it was horrible and not very good, and his friend Atsuki says then you also came in the top 30. So he says he is not busy flirting with girls, which is why he got into the top 30. He saw that Mahiru's birthday was in 4 days and wanted to give him a gift. When he asked Mahiru, she said she wanted a sharpening stone. He asked Itoki and Chidis at school to help him get a gift for her because he couldn't tell them her name, and he explained that her friend's birthday was approaching and he wanted to give her a gift. He bought one for Mahiru after Chidis suggested she get her some gifts. When her birthday came, Fujiמיya gave her the gift. Mahiru said that she doesn't celebrate her birthday, and how did he know about it? Fuji미ya claims she dropped his ID and he obtained it as a result. Fuji미ya says if she doesn't celebrate her birthday, she should take it as a gift for working for him. Mahiru accepted it and opened it, discovering a hand cream inside. Fuji미ya says that you work really hard, that's why I brought it, and when Mahiru saw inside the bag, she saw a teddy bear. Fuji미ya says if you don't like it, you can throw it away. Mahiru says I would never do that because I have never gotten a gift before. When Fuji미ya asked why she says she gets nervous when she accepts gifts from strangers, Fuji미ya said, but you took it. Because you are not a stranger, says Mahiru. After hearing this, Fuji미ya blushed and wanted to pat Mahiru's head, but he restrained himself. After that, Mahiru says thank you to him, and the story continues. Wait until the next episode comes out. Thank you for liking and subscribing to the channel and staying tuned.